Hey guys, my name is County Jack, and I'm doing my first video, my first reaction video. So I'll like it if you just like put some random stuff in the comments or whatever. I don't really care. Do what you want to do for real. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this video, man. So this video is about game theory, MatPat, bro. I've been watching this dude damn near like most of my life. Most of my life. It's been, how long it's been? I've been watching him since I was in like third grade, bro. Watching the Five Nights at Freddy's series, bro. I'm 18 years old. I'm 18 years old. I just graduated high school like last year. So yeah, bro, this shit is crazy. If he said goodbye internet as if he's finna quit, I hope it's a troll video. I hope it's an early April Fool's video. I ain't gonna, man. All right, bro. Let's get on with it, man. If he go,
it's not clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last theory episode. At which point,
it's 5 seconds in, bro. It's a 25-minute video. He trolling. Because he literally like just uploaded. He just uploaded a theory video. He just uploaded a theory video yesterday on his on the movie theorist, whatever the other channel was called. I don't watch that. I'm on like his main channel. But yeah, bro. No way he's actually finna quit.
I'll be handing off the channels to someone else.
Okay.
There it is. That's it. Send tweet. We're all done here. That's all you need to know, right? Oh, wow. Forgive me, by the way, if I'm a little bit more disorganized than usual. Normally, I would want to script out something like this pretty precisely. But with an announcement like this, I wanted to bring it back to just us. There's no one else in the room. There's no teleprompters. There's no nothing. It's just the way that this whole thing started. It's a conversation between us. And sorry that I keep getting emotional about this. I'll try not to, but it's a big deal. You know, like, if you think about it, this channel is Steph and my first child, really. Before we had Ollie, before we had Skip, CatBat, like, it was this. This was our baby. This channel has been going for 13 years. I think in total it's somewhere around like 1,200 theories. And only half of those are FNAF. Shocking. I know, we actually did stuff that wasn't FNAF related. But this has been a literal third of my life.
Bro, I watched every FNAF theory video too. I'm not lying. I ain't got no receipts to back that up. But I can at least show that I watched most of them, like from years ago. Cause I can log into my my mama email account. I don't know. Shit. Hold up.
Life.
All right, y'all, my bad. All right, back to it.
Conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week. Which then I guess prompts the question of like, why? Why am I doing this now? Why am I making this announcement today? Why am I walking away from the channels? Well, to be honest, it was Tom Scott. You can blame Tom Scott. Tom just did his farewell video and I'm like, well, he was able to do it. I want to be able to fly away in a helicopter. Obviously, that's not it. But really, my reasons for making this announcement today is probably largely the same as Tom's reasons, or Seth Everman's, or Captain Sparkles, or Papa Meats, or Stampy Longheads. Like, there's a lot of these videos that are coming out these days, and there's going to be a lot more happening throughout this year. Steph and I have known this video would be coming for the last 3 years. We weren't sure it was necessarily going to be today. We didn't know exactly when it would fall, but we knew it was going to happen eventually. That's why over the last couple years, we've been staffing up so much. That's why we partnered with a larger company to help run the channels. That's why we've been spending so much time outside of this box, training up the team to make the best videos that they can. Because we knew that we couldn't do this forever. We knew that, honestly, we didn't want to do this forever. For as much as I love you, and I love overthinking things, and I love theorizing, I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that Steph and I have been work first for over a decade, where I'm sitting down at dinner with my best friend over a decade, where I'm sitting down at dinner with my best friend and we're talking about business logistics, or we're talking about animatronic toes. I miss the days where I could just sit down on the couch with her and play video games, and it's not for content. Or I'm playing a game and I'm not thinking about what theories are going to come out of that. I miss.
I'm a newer content creator. I'm a brand new content creator. From what I'm seeing from like the people that's been doing this for like years, like back when I was a kid, bro. It's either two things when they quit, right? They get older. They're like, man, I don't want to be, some 40-year-old guy playing video games for a living, like playing Minecraft for a living or some shit like that. And then it's just, I guess, internet shit, bro. Like, it starts to kill something in you, bro. That's what I'm perceiving. Like, I'm not really a big content creator. I'm not even considered a small content creator, bro. I'm just a content creator, bro. I'm just a content creator, right? 10 years from now, if I'm still doing this stuff, I think I am, bro. Like YouTube, it's fun, bro. But how long is it fun for? That's the real question. How long is it really fun? Because this dude said he was holding this back for 3 years, bro. 3 years. That shit's crazy, bro. I know how crazy that is, bro. You know how long you have to bottle up, bro? That's why he crying right now. He been holding this shit in for forever, bro. He want his regular life back. I know, with Daquan Wiltshire, right? Daquan Wiltshire, just recently, a week or two ago, I think, he had on one of his streams. Sorry, I'm stuttering so much. On one of his streams, he was talking about how he missed like just being a normal person, bro, being a regular nigga, right? But the internet shit, bro, it starts to fuck with you after a while. Man. I hope I don't fall down this rabbit hole, man. Let's hope I don't.
Miss it. So that's a big reason. That was a big one right there. Right. But also just the internet's changing. My life has changed in the last 13 years. I mentioned Dolly before. Yeah. He's the coolest little dude, and he's getting older by the minute. Damn. And I watch him, and he has so much fun, and he is so much smarter than I was when I was his age. He also probably knows the FNAF lore better than I do, which is a problem that I should probably address at some point. But honestly, I want to be able to spend more time with him. Another sad fact of the matter is I'm getting older. I'm 37 now. The other day, I actually had to Google my own age. And you know that when you have to start doing math in your head to calculate how old you are over the hill, my friends. Though to be fair, to my credit, I think I'm the only 37-year-old out there who has an unironic appreciation of Skibbity Toilet. Then again, maybe that's the problem, right? Maybe that's not a good thing. And honestly, because this is...
Hey, that internet shit, bro, it does something to you, bro. When you really in there, when you really in there in the middle of it, when you a content creator, bro. You in the field with this shit, bro? Like the E field, bro? What you want to call it? That shit kill you, bro. I didn't even know what a Skibbity Toilet was till a week ago when I read what it was in a IG comment section, bro. I didn't know what that was. I just kept hearing it. and I was so confused. When I heard Skibbity Toilet, I knew that was something about. I knew it had something to do with the fat dude, that Mexican dude, like Skibbity Boppy, yes, 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 yeah, like that. Like, that's all I know, bro. That's all I know. That's all I know about that.
This is all about us being honest. There is a bit of a selfish side to this. When you think about it, there's only really two ways to step away from a YouTube channel. You either just decide the day that you stop uploading and you're like, I'm done, or you just keep uploading videos from now until the heat death of the universe, and you watch as your relevance slowly dies or your passion slowly dies.
Yeah,
and for me and my journey,
bro, it's not even just like that with like content creators. It's like that for like for anybody who gets big in like any form of entertainment, really. It's like rappers, other forms of artists. That's all I can think of on top of my head. I ain't gonna hold you. So like that right there, bro. Like when I heard like from Fetty Wap, bro. And even Rich Homie Quan, not Rich Homie Quan, a designer. That was like, man, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. When you slowly just fall off the cliff of relevance, nigga, that shit, that man. One day it might happen to me. If I ever become relevant, one day it's gonna happen to me.
in this place, I always wanted to go out on a high note. And when you stop and look at the last year, this has been the best year in the theorist lifespan ever. Like, no joke. It is our highest view year. It is the year where we launched Style Theory and immediately put our foothold in a brand new space, and that took off, and now we're one of the top style and fashion channels on YouTube. And that kind of completes the trifecta.
These are the people who help you stay well, searching lower prices and brands you love on the shelves, behind the counter or in the aisles. Healthier's better when it happens
Brave,
together. CVS Pharmacy.
I
Healthier happens together.
Infused with nourishing serum and almond.
So I deleted. I had deleted my ad blocker, bro, because you know YouTube doing the stuff with the ad blockers. I couldn't watch my videos, so I downloaded Brave, but I don't be using Brave for regular videos. Like I'm gonna be reasonable with it, right? I don't use Brave with regular videos like this, but I just might start doing it, bro.
Up channel in 4 different verticals that are completely different, and no other YouTuber really has ever been able to do it to that scale. That's amazing. This is also the year where I was able to meet you guys at our Broadway show. I was able to play at the PGA and show that, hey, YouTubers aren't particularly good at golf, but they can make your event relevant for like a couple of minutes. It was also the year that I got to host the Streamy Awards, and it wasn't cringe. I mean, to be fair, the Streamy Awards are always a little bit cringe, but it was the right amount of cringe.
What is this? Okay, is the Streamy Awards just like streamers getting rewards for? Like, well, who's the most entertaining? What are the categories of entertainment? Like when you stream, what is it? It's like a category between like what titties, comedy. What else? Titties, comedy, role playing. I don't even fucking know.
Pull up videos of.
I know Best Esports is one. I believe that's actually one.
All my favorite creators, and I watch them, and all of a sudden I start hearing people just casually dropping, "That's just a theory."
It's just a theory, a game theory.
Now this is just a theory, people.
At the end of the day, it's just a game theory.
That's just a theory. A Freebirds theory.
Also a lot of lore, so if you're a big theory head, proceed at your own risk.
I did not know about this theory.
That's a theory.
That right there, that is incredible.
Bro, that is crazy, dog. Imagine you so iconic, bro. You're so iconic that people quote you. That's nuts, bro. 5 years, 10 years down the line, bro, people still gonna be saying this. People are still going to be saying this. 100%. It's just a theory. A game theory. Oh, man. It just hits. I remember back in the days, but that shit used to get annoying sometimes. Like, it was so iconic, I liked it. Like, it was annoying, but I liked it, bro. and it just clicks, bro. The way he says it, bro, it's man, I love MatPat, bro.
And that's the note that I want to leave on. And that's how you just know it's the right time. All of those reasons coming together, saying, hey, this is the moment. And that's hard to say because change is scary. Change is hard. But sometimes the right decision isn't the easy decision. The easy decision would just be to carry on doing this and do FNAF part 332. But that wouldn't be the right decision. No. I think the best way to explain it is with a video game analogy. Feels appropriate, right? Whoa, it's game theory. Ha! Did it. Check the game part of it off. But the way I like to think about it is Earthbound. I think I've made it pretty clear over the years that is, without question, my favorite game of all time. Sans' Nest, all that, you're all familiar with that. But what you might not be familiar with at this point is how the game ends. At the end of Earthbound, after you save the world, everything opens up to you. You can revisit every single location that you've been to. You can talk to every NPC that you met on your journey. And it's this incredible moment as a gamer. You see just how many lives have been impacted thanks to your journey. And then after spending as much time as you want talking to all those people, you end up back home. You go back to where it all began, where you were just a kid waking up in bed and starting your adventure. And even though your mom's there and your dog's there and your weird telephone dad's there, it feels different somehow. Like, sure, this is still a place of love and acceptance and comfort and security, but you just don't quite fit anymore. Because you just traveled the world. You made all these new friends. You are different. You grew up. And your relationship to this place grows up. It evolves. In case you couldn't tell, I'm Ness, which I guess would also mean that I'm also Sans. But I was also Ness in the FNAF movie, which just opens up all sorts of weird canon. Slap a thumbnail on that one. Man. So anyway, there you have it. That is why I'm leaving. I hope you can understand. But that obviously begs the question of like, what happens to the channels? Well, for the next 10 weeks, we're going to have ourselves a big old going away party. If Unis Annus taught us anything, it taught us that you probably shouldn't use urine for a personal sauna. But if Unis Annus taught us two things, one was to not soak in your own urine, but two was to appreciate the time that you have left. So that's why over the next 10 weeks, we're gonna have a bunch of theories that are gonna be a lot of fun, revisiting old favorites, getting some closure on things. We're gonna see some familiar faces, a lot of awesome stuff. Although to be fair, I think it's 9 weeks, and I think we counted this one as week 1. That was stupid of us. That, my friends, is how you wind up getting Wario being 10 feet tall. Mathematical rigor. Double check the numbers. So I have 9 theories left on each of the channels, but we're gonna call them MatPat's Final 10 because that just sounds better. At which point then on March 9th, we're gonna have that big going away celebration, MatPat's Final Theory, and I just dust away. I stand astride my Music Man and I just whip a Nene off.
Bro, did he just...
off into the distance. But then something special happened.
Bro, that's the thing about him, bro. He said like it's like some cringy ass shit sometimes, right? Whipping Nene off into the distance. That shit is so cringy, bro. But like, it's love it, bro. Oh man.
Do the channels go away with me? No, bro. Actually, I've always thought that anyone can be a theorist, right? If you are passionate about a topic and you love to overthink it and over-research it, then congratulations, you're a theorist. And that could range from, hey, I have family recipes that I'm constantly looking to refine, to, hey, I want to create the perfect fantasy sports team. Because here's the thing, sports pros, at the end of the day, if you are in the statistics and numbers and doing calculations to see if your team won or lost, you
could just bet. And then usually you'll make a lot of money if you know what you're talking about. I know some dudes, bro, they made thousands upon thousands of fucking dollars sports betting, bro. And they've been watching sports for their whole life. Versus somebody who's been watching sports for like maybe 5-6 years. Sports betting, like, bro, that's some crazy money.
Playing a glorified Dungeons and Dragons game. Hate to break it to you, you're one of us, my friends. And sure, game theory is a format that I created. It's a show with this very excitable host who makes a lot of cringy dad jokes and says the word lore a lot. But at the end of the day, it's more than just the host. It is a show. It is a format. And In a broader sense, it is a state of mind. It's a way of thinking and approaching the world around you. It's more than just the host. And when you think about it, not a lot of YouTube channels function that way. We're special in that regard. Like, you're not going to be able to get another Markiplier stepping into the Markiplier channel. And you're never going to be able to recreate Jenna Marbles. And to be honest, you're never going to get another MatPat either. But you can have another game theorist. You can have another film theorist or food theorist or style theorist. I think in a lot of ways, we almost function kind of like the Doctor Who of YouTube, where as one host fades away, a new one kind of respawns in their place.
Bro, imagine being such a goat that you can compare yourself to Doctor Who and it sounds just right. He didn't fully explain it, bro, but I didn't even question it. It sounded like it was the perfect analogy. That's how you know you're a goat, dog. You can compare yourself with a fucking universe buster, dog. Doctor Who, somebody who can change, bro.
And they're able to put their own unique spin and flavor on the format and make it their unique thing. You have eras of...
Because I said he was a universe buster. He cold like that. Doctor Who is him. Just like MatPat is him, you know.
Of the different theorist channels. And so, you know, my era is fading away and someone new is coming in.
Also, Doctor Who solos Goku. The whole DBZ verse, really. Okay, maybe not Zeno. But everybody else, he solos, even the Angels.
This is the David Tennant to Matt Smith transition, right? That was a good, solid series of episodes right there. So who then is going to be taking over the channels? Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, but fewer and fewer of the words that I'm saying in any given episode are actually mine. If you go down to the credits, you can actually see in the description that there are certain names that have been appearing more and more frequently. Like, yeah, I'm listed on every single one as the writer because I touch every single script, I polish it into my voice. But in all honesty, the bulk of what I'm saying is coming from someone else. It's their research, it's their work. Why should they have to filter their creativity through my voice? I've always envisioned these channels as a place where we could spotlight all sorts of creators. I mean, it even goes back to the original URL of this channel, right? It isn't game theory, it was always the game theorists, because this was a place where you could find a lot of like-minded creators, all with a passion for gaming and education. That's why we had the partner shows like Gaijin Goomba with Culture Shock, or Drake with Smash History, or Ryder with A Brief History, or Austin with The Science, and Lee with Breakdown. They were all here because we all had a similar goal: to educate people through the lens of gaming. And then YouTube pivoted and then made it so that way doing a channel in that style doesn't really work anymore. But we still tried to keep that ethos alive by making sure that we're regularly covering small indie projects. Stuff like OnlyCans, like Mandela Catalog, like OWO. OWO? See? I learned. But if we're doing that for all these other creators, why aren't we doing it for the creators on our own staff who have been in the trenches doing the research, writing these words to deliver to you over the last couple years?
When you look at a star...
Come on, bro! Damn. I'm in my camera phone. Shit. Oh, no.
Back in time. But I see the future.
I should have used Brave for this, bro. So I didn't even know that's how his channel started. It's for like a bunch of people to come together and just like speak on the topic, pretty much. That's what his channel is. Speak on gaming and stuff. That's, in a way,
I have been fortunate.
In a way, his channel is kind of like a third space for content creators. It really is. While you also making content, like that's a. Oh shit, I'm tripping. That is an amazing feat, bro.
Over the last 13 years.
I guess it's like it's still like that though, kinda. Still got other people in on it, bro, talking about what they like and what they love and shit, what they got passion for.
But I think now it's time to pass it on to the next generation. It's time to give someone else a shot. But I realize that I'm getting off track here. So back to the question, who's taking over? First off, it's not going to one person, but rather 4. I would not wish my schedule on anyone. Like, sure, I'm willing to not sleep for the last 13 years of my life, but I feel like as old man YouTube passing this along to the next generation, I should probably do my best to try and make it more sustainable for them. It's also going to people that you're already familiar with. You've seen them showing up in shorts. You've seen them here on the couch with me for GT Live. You've sometimes seen them washing their hair with me in my own shower. Don't read too much into that, but it is accurate. Most importantly, though, they're each an expert in their own individual subject matter, and they've been spearheading the creative of the channels for the better part of the last year. And I think what's maybe the most fascinating about all of this is that each of the four of them...
I haven't watched Game Theories in the last, like, 2-3 years, bro. Excuse the voice crack. And so, like, I didn't notice. I think I did watch, like, one video, maybe. That was it. I don't even remember what video that was. But for it to be 2 to 3 years where he was just doing his own... He wasn't really doing his own work for real, but he was in on it. He was collabing with people like he wanted to it from the start. But that's cold. He still got his end goal.
Come to us from a completely different angle. You know, so for instance, you have Lee, right? Lee's going to be taking over Film Theory. And Lee has been with us for 10 years. 10 years. It's crazy. I believe he was actually editor number 3 for the channels. We had Ronnie, and then we had Ryder, Foot of a Ferret. And then we had Lee. I think his first theory that he ever worked on was Rosalina's Peach's daughter, Peach is Dead. One of my all-time favorite episodes that we've ever done on the channel. And over time, he rose up. He had his own show on the channel here. He had Breakdown, which were these just beautiful documentaries that were edited in such an incredible way. And since then, he's been spearheading a lot of the creative on both the writing and the visual side. And then, of course, you have Amy over on Style Theory. And Amy is actually a very different case here. When she first approached us, I think it was 6 years ago, she didn't know about the channels. All she knew was that she wanted to learn everything that she could about digital.
But from what it sounds like, it's like at first, his channel started as like, it's a passion project. It's a channel full of... It's a passion project. That's the perfect word for it. That's the perfect word for it I'm looking for. Perfect term. And eventually, like down the line, it had turned into a job, I'm guessing. Like, bro, when you were this big of a content creator, that's probably how it is, bro. Because you gotta have managers and shit, bro. You gotta have a whole team, bro. Did PewDiePie have to go through that? I don't know. I ain't keep up with PewDiePie. It's been like a good 2-3 years, bro. Not 2-3, but like 2 years. 2 years for sure. Man. So many child content creators are just leaving, bro. Like what he said, bro, it's time for the new generation. And that's gonna be me, bro. Best believe 5 years from now, 2-3 years from now. I ain't gonna say 2-3. About 5 years from now, 6, 7, bro, I'm gonna be up there.
Digital video, and that Theorist was kind of the place that you went to learn that stuff. Like, we were the best when it comes to analytics and optimization and programming and things like that. She got in and she just devoured everything that we threw at her. So much so that she eventually got to the point where she was so good that she was consulting the largest mobile game company in the world based off of the stuff that we were working on here in studio. It's incredible. And all of that while being responsible for packaging somewhere around like 500 episodes across all the channels. And then she helped me and Steph brainstorm Style Theory for 2 years before the channel eventually launched, hoping that maybe one day she would be able to rise into the hosting role for it. And now here it is. And then, of course, you have Santi and Tom. Santi over on Food Theory and Tom over here on Game Theory. And interestingly enough, they both grew up watching Game Theory. We were their childhood show, which, to be fair, just shows how old we are. Santi would eventually go work at Mythical with Rhett and Link before coming here, where he is bravely spearheading Food Theory and letting me mercilessly make fun of all of his recipes. He's much better than I give him credit for. I just like giving him a hard time. And then Tom, he worked at Disney and Fox, but he knew all along, giving him a hard time.
Was that a Prime mix? Cake mix? What is that?
Make fun of all of his recipes. He's much better than I give him credit for. I just like giving him a hard time. And then Tom, he worked at Disney and Fox, But he knew all along that he wanted to be here, right? Like this was his aspirational goal. He wanted to write here. He emailed us a cold email outreach. We just miraculously saw it, decided to audition him, and he crushed it. His first episode that he worked on was actually watching every single installment of the Pokemon anime to calculate Pikachu's level. And to be fair, that was his pitch. Like, I have asked people to do some crazy things in the past, but not even I'm that brutal. Like, you can only watch Team Rocket blast off so many times, but he's like, this is an episode I'm passionate about. I think I'm gonna knock it out of the ballpark.
This dude worked at, what, he said Fox at somewhere else. And he came to work for it. Bro, that's hard, bro. Imagine being so inspirational, dude. Somebody leaves their job at Fox for this. I mean, I don't know. That Fox job is probably trash, to be real. But
I'm going to show you how committed.
He got him something that he loves now, bro. Love to do. He passionate about.
And he has been so committed ever since. So committed, in fact, that I told him, hey, if you're joining the channels, you do realize that you're going to have to read every single FNAF book. And he's like, boom, he did it. And we're up here going crazy in the FNAF attic. But not only did he read every FNAF novel, he also read every single Hello Neighbor book. Yeah, he went that far. Currently, he's working his way through Bendy because the new movie's coming up. If nothing else, I think that really proves his level of commitment and also his appropriate level of insanity. He's a bit off the cuff at times. Like, I don't know if you saw on a recent GT Live, but Tom was here on the couch with me, and he actually denied that the moon existed, which was a choice.
Main character from the chat says, that sounds like somebody who doesn't have a flag on the moon.
I mean, that's if you believe it's even that.
The moon?
I don't think he actually believes that, but if he does, we're going to get some weird Majora's Mask theories, let me tell you. When I go out at this point, I am recognized at least 5 times. It's crazy. It's a really high number at this point. And it's a fascinating split because 50% of the time it's like, oh my gosh, you're MatPat. You were my childhood. I loved watching your FNAF theories. And I'm always like, well, you know, FNAF's still going. And they're like, what? No way. And we talk about the new game and it's always really fun. But the other half is, oh my gosh, you're MatPat. You are my childhood. I'm watching you right now. I loved your most recent theory. That's awesome. That's such an honor. I have been so honored to be a part of all of your lives. But I think it's time for someone else to have that honor. I think it's time for someone else to get to ruin some childhoods.
I understand these other channels. Like, these channels have been running perfectly fine for the past 2 or 3 years. Like, every doing even better than they were before when it was just him. Like when it was mainly like just him, like somebody else. But now that like people like actually see this, when people noticing this, yeah, people probably are going to think that it's not the channel's not the same anymore. But that's what I'm worried about now. Like for him, bro, people gonna be thinking, man, oh, bro, it's not the same, bro. MatPat's not here no more, dog. No, I don't want to watch this no more. But at the same time, it's the people who saying that have been watching them for like 10 years, bro, or currently watch them almost in high school, about to graduate high school. Like now it's time for, yeah, well, he's the new generation. Like my nephew, bro, he's 5 years old. He gonna be watching this. He probably watching one of his videos right now. Right now, he's watching one of his videos probably. And he don't even know who MatPat really was. Like who's the creator of this channel. Probably don't even know it. He probably clicked on this video, got bored, clicked right off. He didn't care. He just consuming the other content, bro, because it's greatness. Man. Basically, bro, we getting older, bro. He said for it's time for a new generation for content creators. That's me, bro. That's me.
And that just kind of leaves us with one final question, right? Which is, what about me? You know, where do I go? Do I just retire to a beach somewhere? Do I whip a nene off into the distance? No. Said so. 9th, We got those. I'm going to be on GT Live from now until the foreseeable future. We got those. I'm going to be on GT Live from now until the foreseeable future, probably until the end of the summer. That feels about right. And then we have the big going away video on March 9th. After that, I, stand aside as Santi, Lee, Amy, and Tom step up and take over the hosting role. But I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be alongside the creative directors talking about programming, brainstorming ideas for upcoming episodes. That's awesome. I love that. I don't want to give that up. But the other cool thing about this is that it opens up the door for me to turn the script. For the last 13 years, I've been commenting on other people's IP, but now that I'm stepping out of those roles, I get to create the IP. Still as a part of Theorist, but I get to create things that are going to challenge those new hosts of the channel. Things that I've had in the back of my mind from years of studying media that I can now make a reality, and the channels can comment on them. Things like, for instance, I have a lo-fi mystery series that I think you're really gonna dig. It's basically like if you took a lo-fi channel and applied an ARG narrative to it, it becomes lore-fi. I am so stoked about this. The music is sounding really good. The animations are coming together really well. That's going to be launching in a couple weeks. We'll see if Lee over on Film Theory is going to be able to solve it. In April, I'm actually going to be coming back on.
That actually sounds cool as fuck, because like there's actually other like a lo-fi. If you talk about what I'm thinking about, right? Like the lo-fi hip hop stuff, like something like that. Sorry, y'all.
Onto Style Theory to host a giant fashion show that we're doing there. We all collectively had this thought of like, hey, online brands, online influencers are coming up with their own apparel lines. Why is there no place to showcase that sort of stuff? And then it hit us like, hey, we have a style and fashion channel. Why aren't we doing it ourselves? Creators in Fashion by Style Theory, that is coming to you in April, hosted by me. Some of the time that I'm not hosting the channels, I'm going to be practicing my runway walk. Because let me tell you, if I'm sashaying down the runway, if I'm stomping the runway, it's not going to be pretty right now, so I need to practice that a little bit. There's also this animation show that we did a pilot for in like the middle of last year. It's basically like if you took Gravity Falls but aged it up and made it about adulting. It's really, really solid. And also there's this video game idea that I've wanted to do for like so long that I've never had the opportunity to really like dive into and make reality. But now it's my chance to step into the role of Scott Cawthon and challenge the new game theorist. There's always been the memes about are Scott Cawthon and I the same person? Not yet. But who knows? Maybe starting later this year. And those are just the immediate things that I have on my to-do list because I want to make fun, cool things for you. And even if it's not a weekly episode, I still want to give those things to you because I think you'll like them. You matter to me. You are so important to me. Every single one of those people who stop me on the street, it's an honor, right? It's interesting. Because of this whole transition, I've been thinking a lot about my time on these.
Yeah, I probably won't get enough viewers on this video, but I love y'all, bro. I started making YouTube videos because I just wanted some just to talk to folks, really. Just to talk to folks. That's really it. Have fun with people, bro. Just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who view my video, just know, hey, in the future we gonna be having some fun, bro. I'm telling you, bro. A few months down the line, a year from now, 2 years from now, hopefully, bro, it's gonna be getting lit.
And the evolution that we've gone to together. In the beginning, right? I was kind of like the edgy older brother. Where I would talk about like, oh, did you know that Link is dead? And let's make some boob jokes. And then at a certain point, I evolved into Dad Pat, right? I became a little bit more mature. I had the team around me. I had to be more careful about who I was saying was dead. on a regular basis. Instead of talking about boobs, I ended up talking about Luigi's bulge. that felt like the right decision. At this point, I think I'm kind of evolving into a Grandpa Pat, for lack of a better term. And just like your grandparents, hopefully cool grandparents, but just like a grandparent, you don't get to see me all the time. And I don't get to see you all the time. And maybe we call and talk to each other every once in a while. But at the end of the day, that grandpa loves getting to see you. Maybe he shows up at a special event. Maybe he shows up at a holiday. Maybe he shows up at the Theory Wear fashion show. Who knows? But he so looks forward to seeing you. And the love that he has for you, it doesn't go away. That grandpa is so proud of you. And he cherishes the relationship that you've had so much. And he is so honored to be a part of your life. To have been a part of helping you grow and helping you experience the world. Man. And he looks forward to seeing you at the next event. And if you see him on the street, we'll hang out. And hopefully he brings you cool, fun gifts. I know this is going to sound cheesy. And I know the internet will probably rake me over the coals. For crying, for one, but I love you guys.
Love you too, bro.
You're not just numbers. You're not just ad impressions. You're not just merch sales. What you have done for me, and from everyone I talk to, what I've done for you is special. It's special. When I was in middle school, I had this goal of making the world a better place because I had been a part of it. It didn't have to be big. It didn't have to be curing cancer. But I wanted there to have been a ripple impact. Just because I was there. Butterfly effect and all that.
And he did it.
We've done it. I think we've been able to achieve something great here. You have taken me on the wildest, craziest 13-year ride of my life. And I'm so grateful. So, Grandpa Pat is going to sign out now. And I'll be around for a couple more weeks. I'll be living around the house for a while. We'll have a big family reunion celebration. Then I'll go off to my little shack in the woods, my retirement home down in Florida, and I'll pop in every once in a while. Anyway, at this point in my notes, I had it written that we're going to start a countdown clock of that final 10 episodes, final 9 episodes. So start that. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. Hopefully the editors don't rip off Unis Honest too much. If they do, I hope they change it. And with that, I'm going to say, for one of the final times, not the final time, but one of the final times, as always, my friends, remember, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Dab me up, man, Pat. Hey, dab me up, bro. Dab me. He ain't dab me up. I guess you can say that fist bump, that dap up, was just a theory. Alright. That's the end of the video. Shit. Okay. Damn, bro. Try not to cry challenge if possible. This is number one, 11 million views. Holy fuck. That's how you know people. Oh, shit. Oh. That's how you know people love this dude, bro. It's how you know you're a GOAT with 11 million people. Gets they click on the video to see your farewell, bro. One day down the line, I'm gonna be in the same boat. Probably not the same. Probably not the same. I'm probably going to be doing my thing. But at some point, I'm going to get tired of the internet. When I'm older, probably like 30, Denver 40 or something like that. Denver 40, like him. And then I'm just, make the same video. Hopefully get 11 million views. Give me 11 million motherfuckers, bro, over this bitch, bro. 11 million of the boys, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, I feel like my community is gonna be maybe 5% female, probably more. Really, yeah, probably 10%. Yeah, 10%. Not even 6%. It's gonna be 6% for sure. Well, man, it's been a hard video, man.